So what is vaccine actually? Can anyone tell me what is vaccine? Is it medicine or anything else?
It in the
Voice is actually breaking. Vaccine is nothing that is inactivated pathogen. What is that one? Vaccinated pathogen that is into our body, and and whenever the pathogen inactivated pathogen enter our body, our system, that is made up of B lymphocyte and T lymphocyte, reaction against that pathogen, and immunity is developed. But why artificial? Because vaccine is having in those artificially made in a lab. So this immunity is called artificial immunity, but still it is active. Why it is active? Because whenever the pathogen, inactivated pathogen in the form of vaccine enters into our body, our our immune system becomes reactive. So that immunity is active. Mean our active participation of our immune system is there. That's why this is artificial. This is about active immunity, and one is passive immunity, where our immune system is not playing any role. Our immune system is not activated, but we are immunized. So one is natural and another natural. Naturally, what is happening whenever any mother is breastfeeding any child? So it is providing the milk which is called colostrum. I think we have studied chapter number 3, human reproduction. This colostrum is having immense amount of antibodies and this immunity to that particular child. But the immune system of that particular child is act. This is the question. This is the question. Yes, 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 yes. Anyone? Is that particular system of that particular antibodies through the colostrum or breast milk is getting activated in this case? Yes or no?
yes,
Anyone? System is not activated because we are formed antibodies. Whenever any pathogen enters into our body and our immune system is generating antibodies against that pathogen, that is active immunity. But whenever we are giving that particular preformed means already made antibodies, the immune system will not be active. That's why this is written here, passive immunity. Another one is we are giving monoclonal antibodies. That means into any pathogen into our body. Here also this immunity is not generated actively, means not actively participating. That is all artificial. But here natural and artificial, because antibody is provided by mother is natural case, and artificial means they are made in laboratories. So I think these things are clear to you. If you have any problem, please tell me. Yes? Okay. The explanation is here. I will go one by one. It is the immunity in which antibodies are produced in a host body when the host is exposed to antigens. Antigens is nothing, they foreign pathogens or any foreign particles, that may be this pollen grains, sand particles, that may be living or dead also. It's a slow process, because whenever any entered into our body, that will take some time. So that's why this is slow process. It is again already discussed this one. It is ready-made antibodies are given to that particular living body. That's why this is passive immunity. So in this first case, antibody types, there are three types of antibodies are there: IgG, A, M, D, E. So whenever pregnancy case is that particular fetus is getting antibodies from mother's blood, that is IgG. Whenever any is mother is breastfeeding her child, that is giving milk in the form of colostrum, and Ig are antibodies are there. And last one is immunity, where preformed are antibodies are ready-made antibodies are directly to that particular patient. Okay. Immunization same is there. So that this vaccine coronavirus is one type of immunization program. Vaccination or immunization. This is how we are making the memory for our immune system. Is active immunization, other in passive immunization. So what is happening? Active immunization is vaccination. So in this topic, I think you will not be having any problem, because vaccination you all are aware about that one, and I have already discussed this thing with you in one previous class. So preparation of vaccine is introduced into the body and development of antibodies. And during actual infection of that particular pathogen, the antibody will neutralize of that particular pathogen. So this is how memory B cell and T cell. In passive immunization, what is we are giving antibodies or formed antibodies or ready-made antibodies, and otherwise we are going antitoxins. You might have is there. So what the doctors are giving, they are giving preformed antitoxin to that particular snake biting. So antitoxin means that is neutralizing the that particular snake venom. So here system is not getting activated. Passively we are immunizing the system, like tetanus, snake venom cases are there. Okay. Allergy case, we might be having some allergy cases. Everyone is having everyone is allergic to some, might be sand particles, or it may be this air of this fan, cooler air, AC. It may be different for different person. So what is allergy exactly? It is the exaggerated response of immune system to some antigens seen in the and the substances which is causing allergy are known as allergens. The list is very, some names are written here. It's in the dust, mites in the dust, pollens, animal dander. This is how we are having dandruff, fur, hairs, like this. And the antibody which is produced allergic reaction, E, immunoglobulin E. And the cells which bind to IgE are mast cell, and the mast cell release histamine and serotonin chemicals from them, and they results into allergic reaction. So what is happening whenever we are in particles of pollen grains, IgE and released by B lymphocyte, and this IgE binds to mast cell, and mast cell release these two chemicals, histamine and serotonin, create the allergic environment into our body. And the symptoms may be different for different people. Sneezing may be there, running nose, or different there, running eye there. So this is how allergic reactions are caused. Okay. Symptoms: sneezing, watery eye, running nose, difficulty in breathing, wheezing, skin rashes are there. Determination of cause of allergy: the patient is exposed to or injected all dose of possible allergens, and reaction studied. This is how the L, how many amount, how much amount of that particular allergen is required to cause the allergy reaction. Okay, treatment, exactly there is no treatment for this problem, but antihistamine, adrenaline and steroid are are used by doctors to reduce the symptoms of allergy. But totally from the root, we cannot eradicate this disease. And asthma is respiratory disease. This is caused due to allergy. I'm telling my case. Whenever I was in Mizoram, I developed the asthma there because that was due to the humid environment of that particular state. But still, here I am not having any problem. And before going to Mizoram, I was not having any asthma. But there I developed. So what doctor suggested? That same steroid medicine, steroid inhaler to me. I used to take 2 times a day. But whenever I came to Khargon, that problem eradicated fully. Okay, so allergy may be there in different cases, and that can be eradicated whenever we change the environment. But there, I couldn't get disease. Okay, so allergy topic is completed, and tomorrow autoimmunity, and after that I think this topic is left lastly, and one more PPT is there that we will complete in on Monday or Tuesday. We will complete this 8th chapter. Okay, any problem? Yes, yes.
स्कूल लगेगी क्या?
No idea. Big question. But next week there's some plan that will be shared by your class teachers in your class WhatsApp group. I think planning is there, but I'm not sure what is going there.